Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So this is probably the worst case of debt denial and irresponsibility that I have ever seen in my entire life, all thanks to Caleb Hammer. He posted this video about a 27-year-old with more debt than anyone should ever have, and it quickly gathered 2.1 million views. And today, I'm going to comment on it as soon as you hit the like button and subscribe. Just hitting the like button, by the way, helps with the channel tremendously. It does make a huge difference. I've tested it recently, and the more likes a video gets, the better it performs. So if you enjoy it, that's all I ask for. Thank you so much, and now let's begin.
What do you do for a living in Austin, Texas?
I am a spiritual coach.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
How does that go?
How does that go?
She's having trouble explaining what she does. That's when you know it's going to be bad. When someone asks you, hey, what do you do? Like, what does a spiritual coach do? And the person just like, oh, well, if you have to ask, that's not a good sign already.
Yoga, meditation, life coaching, upliftment, essentially guiding people into feeling good and fulfillment in their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how successful are you in this?
Not... It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Here's the thing, though. I can kind of see, okay, meditation, fantastic. Positive thinking, fantastic. There's a lot of things that you could do with, your brain, your psyche, getting into a positive mindset. I do believe can be really helpful. And if she can help guide people through that, I'm all for it. I think there's money to be made in that. But it's one thing to be a spiritual coach and be great at it. It's another to be a work in progress. It's tricky.
Because of the nature of my work, I didn't understand there was different seasons of the work, and there were times of making more and then making less. So it became this.
You didn't do market research into this industry before you decided this is what we're doing full time?
No. She wanted to be a spiritual coach. Things were closed down. People were into it. She could make a living online. She went into it thinking, okay, every month is going to be the same. Now, I'll tell you, when you're self-employed, when you do anything for yourself, you're going to have great months and bad months. Some of the bad months, you might not make a dime. You might be working 12 hours a day making nothing, but you got to get through that if you want the days where you make a ton of money. So usually what you have to do anytime you're self-employed, I like to take the average of what you make throughout a year and just extrapolate that most likely that's about how much you're going to make. Or what I recommend doing, or what I did as a real estate agent, when you've been doing it long enough, I usually take my worst year and then I just assume that I'm just going to make that. So let's just say if your worst year is $50,000, even though now you're making $200,000, just live off the $50,000.
How much you bringing in a month?
A low month could be anywhere from $2,000-$3,000.
Okay.
To an average is, I would say, $6,500.
Fantastic. Oh, here's the thing though. If those are months where, things were shut down, a lot of that could really go down by 50, 80%. As soon as the economy reopens, as soon as people are doing a little better, they're not going to need those services as much. Her services, she's going to make more money the worse people are doing. So when people are sad, when they get laid off, when they're not happy, they're going to look for other things to lift them back up. And her services are there. They're perfect for it. But generally, it's going to be highly variable.
Why are we in this debt in the first place? What is happening?
That's a question. I mean, it's on my vision board to have all my debts be cleared. So
at least she's thinking about it. A vision board is more than what most people have. I'm all for it. I think you should be clear with what your intentions are, what you want out of life, what your goals are, because without them, you're going to be going through life aimlessly. You're going to have no idea what you're doing. You're going to waste a whole lot of time on things that don't really matter. At least by putting them up on a board and looking at them every day, you're working towards those goals. I agree with that.
We're Venmoing out $2,100. What the heck is that? What are we doing?
That's my rent.
Your portion?
Yes. I live alone.
Oh, so that's your landlord? You pay your landlord via, okay.
Yeah.
Because that $6,500 is pre-tax, which...
Yeah, her rent's a little on the high side because her average is $6,500 a month, okay? It's good, so she's spending about 30% of her income on that, but that's gross. So she's taking her gross income before any expenses and before taxes. So what she's left over with, in proportion to how much money she's spending on rent, the rent's a bit tight.
We have money going into Acorns right now and subscriptions for Acorns. And Acorns is great. If you don't have really bad debt, you can sign up for Acorns in the description below and get a free $5 when you put $5 in. But it doesn't make any sense for you to do this right now because you have so much debt.
I actually really like Acorns a lot. It's just maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I did a whole video breaking them down, and I went into it thinking that Acorns is a ripoff. Like, for those that don't know, basically, what it does is, with Acorns, you link it to your, credit cards, debit cards, all that sort of stuff, and then it rounds up the purchases. So if you make a purchase on your credit card of $1.70, it'll take the 30 cents, round it up, take it out of your account, and then invest it for you. And so I came to the conclusion with this that basically when you get like $2,000 to $3,000 invested, it's cheaper with Acorns than you would pay for like any sort of index fund or ETF or anything like this. Basically, it became equivalent to Vanguard once you get over $3,000. I like it a lot. So if anyone is interested, I got an affiliate link for it in the description of this video. If you sign up, I think you get $5 and then I get $5. So if you want a free $5 by doing that, the link is down below with Acorns. I like it, and you can check out the original video on that too. So I'll link both of those in the description so you know what you're getting into.
You took $800 out of it, then you took another $300 out.
Yeah, I needed all of that to come out.
Why?
I had a...
Why $6,500 a month do you need that?
I hit one of the slowdown periods.
No, she doesn't. So basically what she's doing, she's spending whatever money comes in her account that month. So if she makes $3,000 in a month, spends it. She makes $10,000 in a month, she spends it. So the problem is that she's basing her expenses off of the average, not accounting for the fact that some of the months will be below average, and she's going to have to come up with money that she doesn't have because she already spent it. Any business owner has to tell you, you save money. Save half of it because you never know when you're going to need it.
Do we have any money anywhere?
I mean, I have some cash, and
How much in cash?
600.
Okay.
And then... and then I have investments in other places.
Investments in other places.
Man, only that's it? Come on, where's all the money going? Where's it going? She's blowing all of it. Ugh. You know what the thing is? She's learning this lesson before she hits 30. This lesson is best learned when you're young and can afford to make the mistakes. She can afford to make these mistakes. She will be fine as long as she learns from it. Doesn't repeat the same mistakes.
Have you paid taxes these last few years?
Yeah, I have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you claimed all the money that you made?
I claimed the money I made.
Okay.
Oh no. See, the thing is, if she doesn't know about her tax situation, probably she's not doing it right. She should know how much she's paying in taxes, what she's claiming on her taxes. You gotta know these things. Otherwise, the IRS is gonna come knocking, and she's gonna be there with no money in her bank account.
You pay someone to do your taxes?
We like trade.
Trade? Uh-huh. Trade what?
You know, I coach and then they...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay, but are they like good at it?
Yeah.
I'd be so worried they're not gonna be good. I wouldn't trust anybody with my taxes just because I could exchange services for it. It's like, I wouldn't tell them, hey man, I'll give you advice on how to do YouTube videos if you do my taxes. Taxes are such a finicky thing that one mistake could cost you so much money. Ask me how I know. I went through a situation where I had I don't want to say a bad accountant, but they weren't prepared for my returns, the complexities of what I do and everything involved in owning multiple properties and multiple sources of income and aggregating it all together. They just weren't prepared for it. They were great when I was just working as a real estate agent, but as I've evolved, they didn't tell me that they were in over their head. And so we find out years later that things were not filed appropriately. We had to go back. I mean, it was just a mess. It cost me way more than had I just hired someone better from the get-go. So lesson learned, hire a good accountant. Please, just do that from the beginning. Even if it costs you more money up front, long-term, it's an investment. It'll save you money.
I don't think you are claiming everything you get, girl. Whatever platform, I think the only platform you might be claiming is Square because they'll send you an end-of-year tax statement. Everything else, you're just like, this is my money. I'm going to go spend it. I'm going to go into debt.
Yeah, here's the thing though. So basically it sounds like she's getting a lot of under-the-table payments that are not being reported or tracked. This is why the IRS, by the way, wants like a stable coin basically so they could track all the money that goes into and out of everybody's account. Just imagine that, by the way. Every United States dollar is on the blockchain. So they could tell exactly how much money went into your wallet, every dollar that exited it, where it went. They could trace exactly where it's going. That's where I think we're headed one day. And then at that point, you can no longer say, oh, I didn't make the money. They're going to look at your account. They're going to say, oh, well, $100,000 went in this wallet address that belongs to you, that's attached to your social security number. Where did that money go? Well, we could track it through here. That's what they're trying to do to make sure that you pay your fair share of taxes.
Why? Why do you always touch the money?
I feel like something always happens.
Well, that's why we have an emergency fund. If there's an emergency and you don't have the money to pay for it, you take it from there. You don't want to take tax money.
Yeah, here's the thing. She has a lot of wants. Things don't happen. It's like, you know what? Things happen. Coachella. That happens. You know, there's going to be some EDC festival. That happens. And she needs money to pay for those things. I'm just guessing, okay? But it's just self-control. She has no self-control. Her impulse is too strong not to spend the money. That's what she's basically saying.
Wanting to live in a mindset of abundance. So it's like, I want to buy.
Why? Why live in a mindset of abundance?
Because it feels good.
Oh, because it feels good. I'm glad we're doing things that feel good instead of just smart. Okay.
Oh man, so she's using mindset of abundance as an excuse to spend money that she doesn't have, because that gets her into this abundance mindset that she could spend as much money as she wants and make as much money. No, she's living in the real world. She can't just spend her way to riches. It's not going to happen, especially when she's not spending it on a business. She's spending it on frivolous stuff. She's wasting it. That's not abundance. That's stupid.
Amazon and Casa, Honest Marys, Dong, Amazon, Honest Marys, Honest Marys, Honest Marys, Honest Marys, Dong, Honest Marys. Dong and Honest Marys are just like a couple.
See, again, this really just comes down to bad self-control, because she's spending whatever she has at her disposal. You give her a $20,000 credit line, she'll find a way to spend all $20,000. You give her $1,000 in her bank account, she'll spend the $1,000. She's just spending whatever she has because it's there. Abundance mindset. You could spend it. No. It's just digging herself into debt and then opening up another card and spending that all the way up.
Do you know you cannot afford that though?
I feel like it saves me so much time though, so I can work on my business.
Work on your How many hours a day are you working?
5.
Then you don't have time.
That's it? 5 hours a day? Come on. Ugh. To be drowning in debt, making decent money overall, to only working 5 hours a day. Imagine if she worked a full 8-hour workday. Imagine what she could do with 50% more work in her day. Just an extra 3 hours a day. That's it. She can make so much more money. She can do so much better.
Open up Credit Karma. Let's see.
Okay.
593 credit score.
What is that? Is that
Bad is what it is.
bad?
Yes.
Oh, she doesn't even know what it is. Oh, she thought it was okay, and he tells her 593. She's like, oh yeah, that's what it is. It's good, right? No, it's horrible. Anything below about a 680 is pretty bad. You ideally want 720, or even better, 740 or higher. That gets you the lowest interest rates. A lender's not going to look at that and ding you. Anything below about a 720, start getting dinged. Start paying the higher interest rates.
My car got stolen.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a Toyota Camry, and I had 2 payments left. And
Does insurance not cover that?
they did. They paid for that car, and then I took that money and I put, so some of the money that I had set aside, I took some of that and added it to my down payment on this car.
Oh, perfect. How much was your down payment?
$16,000.
Oh man, so it sounds like she took the other car that got stolen, used that then as a down payment on an even more expensive car, because again, now she has that available, she's gonna spend it. So it's not like she got a Lambo or anything like that, but still, it's the monthly payments that get you.
$500 a month on groceries. We're going to the regular cheap grocery stores, even a Walmart. I do not care. $500 a month, not a penny more. All of a sudden, we have $2,500 a month on average left. That's incredible.
The thing is, she's spending too much money eating out at Honest Mary's. If she just cuts out her eating out budget, she'll save so much money to pay down the debt. That's what she needs to do right now. It's just not live a life, just work. Free entertainment, save the money, pay down the debt, get the debt paid off, and then start saving. That's all she has to do.
You're just laying in a sewer every night when you go to bed. That is how bad this is. After 6 months, we have no more credit cards. No more credit card debt. Incredible. Incredible. Is that fantastic, right?
Wow.
She doesn't seem like she's happy about that, but when she realizes that some people take years to dig themselves out of this mess, all she's got to do is 6 months. She's got it easy. She's got it so good. She doesn't realize how good she has it compared to so many other people.
You're going to go to all used places, and those places are probably going to try to jib you, so you don't think about it because you're buying it in cash, you're not financing. You're going to take the car to a trusted mechanic. You're going to build that relationship. And then this trusted mechanic that you have, they will give you the thumbs up or thumbs down on if this is a good purchase for the price.
I'm surprised not many people do a pre-purchase inspection. It's so simple. Take the car you're thinking about buying to a trusted mechanic, have them look at it, they'll tell you what's wrong with it, how much it's going to cost to fix, and then you can purchase the car. Don't just drive it and assume that everything is good, because trust me, cars break all the time. Things are wrong with the car that you can't always tell. So get the car inspected every single time by a trusted third-party mechanic.
I mean, the goal, I think, is increasing the income.
That'll help, but you can't have fun either.
Okay.
Increasing income just to have more fun. No, that doesn't work. You want to cut down the time you're not having fun by increasing the income.
Cut down.
She doesn't know what that is. I think in her world, it's like you have to be positive, you have to be abundance, and her doing this is like a scarcity mindset. It's going to throw everything off. It's going to be hard for her to be like a coach like this, while at the same time living like Caleb wants her to live. I don't think the two mesh up. I don't think they overlap.
Real world, you know yourself. What are you going to do?
I'm actually going to work to increase my income outside of my the business that I'm already running. I can definitely do that. I have time to do that. I also have like a willingness to do that.
She's not answering the question, though. She's not saying if she's going to save money or not. She's answering everything else besides that. It's a red flag.
I have investments in Robinhood.
How much?
Right now, over 2,500. Oh, now it's down. 1,900.
Well, yeah, the markets are down 1,900. Okay.
Oh, man. That's how fast your investments could go. From $2,500, you check it again a minute later, up to $1,900 now.
Fun fact. Congratulations. Sell all of this right now. Pay off that top credit card. Yes. It doesn't matter. The returns you're going to get on that's not even close to the 1,000,000,000% interest rate you have on this credit card. The math doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, even if it doubles, it's like she can get a guaranteed 25% return on her money today by paying down that credit card with that money. She's not going to see those returns in the market.
What other investments do you have?
Bitcoin.
How much?
Well, I invested over 3,000, but right now it's down
Two?
to
Imagine she's like, I invested $3,000. It's down to $400 now. That's crypto too.
We've recently had a bounce.
yeah, it started to go up, which is good.
Yeah, what's it at?
1,888.
Yeah, that's the thing. It could also go down. The credit cards are only going up. Everything else, I would take the guaranteed return right now, which is paying down the debt. When you're in that much debt, credit card debt, that should always be your priority because the interest rate is going to be higher than any other return that you will see in the market, unless you get absurdly lucky. That's it.
I'm willing to sell Robinhood,
What the?
and I'm willing to sell the 440
Why not Bitcoin?
because it's going to go back up.
No, you don't know that.
I do.
You do not know that. Nobody
That's
knows
where
that.
faith comes in.
Okay, well, I don't. You're gambling.
Okay, so let's just take a look and see if it actually went up or not. So this video was posted January 20th, 2023. Let's just assume it was posted on January 1st. Bitcoin so far this year is, she was right. Bitcoin is up 53% year to date. So, okay. So maybe she has a point there. Bitcoin did go up in price, okay? She was correct, and that would be worth 50% more, which, when you balance everything out, you know, her credit card over that time would have charged her about 12% in interest, so she would have come out ahead about 40% had you just held that one.
There's different types of companies that settle out the loans and give a single payment where they close out that credit card.
I'm good with consolidation if we have a ton of credit cards and the balances are high and the interest rates are high. I don't think it's a step that's necessary in here. You're just going to go crazy and take care of this instead of trying to take shortcuts.
I agree. If she does debt consolidation, she'll get a lower interest rate, and then what she's going to end up doing is just spending all the money on something else. She'll have more credit available to her. She'll waste it.
Is there anything else suggested? I don't know.
There will be a lot of different conversations to be done when it comes to getting an emergency fund and investing and stuff, but you're well beyond that right now.
This is the first thing.
First thing.
All right, so let me know what you guys think. Personally, I tend to agree with Caleb. I don't think she's going to do it, but she has really high income potential. So I think, all things considered, if she could just make more money and put it towards the credit card, she has a chance. Otherwise, it's not looking good, but you let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. As always, it does help to hit the like button, subscribe. You can also get some free stocks down below in the description. I got a paid affiliate link. If you guys want free stocks, it's almost like free money if you guys are interested. The link is down below. Also helps with the channel. Thank you so much, and until next time.